Hey guys, it's Ep15 and welcome back to episode 15 of my Dortmund career. Now today's episode we've got plenty of matches to get through. The first game is against Hanover for us to play in the league. That game is then followed by, just a few days later, another big match as well against Stuttgart, another home match to play in the league, and then on to the Europa League, this time the quarterfinals. So it's the first leg that we'll have to play. Might get time to get onto the second one depending on whether we do decide to sim one of the opening two fixtures here. So we've got about 4 games to get through hopefully in today's episode if we can, and Schalke will be next time round as well as Bremen. So there's some big matches coming up in terms of the teams that are positioned sort of in the top half of the league table quite consistently, and I've also got quite a few games coming up at once as well. So we'll have to wait and see how we get on towards the back end of the season. Getting very close to the end of the season now. As you can see, May the final month, of course. So we are getting close. Hopefully we can progress a little bit further in the Europa League. Before we get into today's episode, if we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GamefaceHD and on Instagram at GamefaceHD as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic. Let's crack on with today's episode. Before we do though, just a quick note, I'm bringing back comment of the day. So for those of you who don't know, just leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of today's episode, and don't forget to use the hashtag COTD, and then you might well get yourself featured in the next episode of this Dortmund career. So go ahead, leave a little comment, and let me know what you think of today's episode once you've watched it. This is the team going to go in for the opening fixture. Berkey starts in goal, Toljan, Socrates, Sané and Guerrero in defence. In front of that, Dahoud, Fekir and also Castro as well. Pulisic, Rodrigo and Philippe as our front three. I was just thinking we might even be best sitting the opening 2 fixtures and then playing those 2 matches as well as the game against Schalke, just so we can get onto the more important match obviously against Schalke there. That's looking like one of the key games, to be honest, towards the end of the campaign in the league. So we might do that, sim the opening 2 matches, and then we'll get on with playing some games to end today's episode as well. So we'll get through 3 matches that we play and then 2 that we sim. Let's sim this game against Hanover. Let's see how we get on. We go with quite a strong team. There has been a few tweaks to it, but other than that, it's pretty strong really. And let's see how we get on. Fekir scores after just 4 minutes. We're already in front. It's a good start to the game. We're going to skip, and it finishes 2-0. No injuries and no suspensions. That's the most important thing. As well as that, of course, 3 points and another game coming up in about 3 days' time. So we have to prepare for that one. Game against Stuttgart, another one to sim, and again will mean that we have to rotate the team. On to game against Stuttgart now. This is the team we're going to go with. Again, it's been changed a little bit, having played just a few days ago. So we have brought in some key players, but also had to drop some as well. Let's see how we get on. Batshuayi starts in this game as well, so we'll see whether we're able to get ourselves another victory. Make that 2 from 2 to begin today's episode. So far, no goals. Approaching the 14th minute, and Sanson puts us 1-0 up 41 minutes into the second half. Still looking to try and double our lead if we can. 16 minutes now, and Costa pulls one back for Stuttgart, and they've got themselves a straight red card as well for their striker. That's not good for them. 10 minutes to go, looking to try and get a winner. 5 minutes left. And that is it. We've drawn the game 1-1. Disappointing when you're playing against 10 men to only get yourself a point. 2 points dropped for us there, but we are in a good position in the league. We might have even won the league at this point. I'm not really too sure. Okay, we haven't quite won the league. We need 2 more points to win the league title now. So we've got to obviously try and beat Schalke if we can in the end of today's episode. Hopefully trying ourselves the league title in the bag. Bayern Munich 14 points behind. Max amount of points they can get at the moment is 15. So yeah, we need to get ourselves a couple more points and then we'll be absolutely fine. Schalke's going to be a tough game though. We'll wait and see how we do with that. But first of all, we've got to play those 2 matches in the Europa League back to back, and we'll wait and see whether we're able to get past the quarterfinals and into the semi-finals of that competition. Another competition we want to try and win, of course, so we get ourselves into the Champions League. Okay, Sancho goes up to 74 overall this week. That's good news. Happy to have him flying up at the moment. Weidenfeller's a little bit annoyed about his playing time. I don't know why, because he's actually started playing recently, having obviously Berkey out injured recently, so I don't know why he's asking to play more. Clearly not good enough, clearly going at the end of the season as well, so strange request. Okay, so onto this game now. This is the team going to go with, obviously a 4-3-3 attack formation we're going with here. Berkey starts in goal, Toljan, Socrates, Sané and Guerrero in defence. In front of that, Weigl, Dahoud and Fekir with Royce, Batshuayi and Pulisic as our front 3. This is the bench I've gone with as well. Top right, Durm, Castro, Sanson, Philippe, Yarmolenko and Rodrigo all on there. So quite a strong bench. Still a few bigger names missing out though, and sort of being saved maybe for the next leg, maybe for the game against Schalke. We'll wait and see when we need them. Let's crack on. Let's see if we can get ourselves a good advantage that we can take into the second leg and hopefully put us into the semi-finals. There's obviously a away fixture as well, so hopefully we can get a couple of away goals here. Okay, there we go for this game. Not really too sure what sort of team this is, where they're from, who they are, but we're going to play them anyway and see how we get on, try and get ourselves the victory that we really need in order to get through into the semi-finals and hopefully go beyond that as well. Let's see how we get on. Marco Reus starting the right-hand side in this match as well. Hopefully going to put in a good few crosses. Good delivery. Pulisic, is he onside? No, he was off. It was a good delivery. Saved anyway. Oh, well played Batshuayi. That's really good. He's still going Batshuayi. Can he shoot and score? Toe pokes it wide and out for a goal kick. Maybe could have tried to pass it across. It was difficult to tell that it was open for us. Did seem like it was just about blocked off. Oh, good ball in. The keeper does enough for now. Oh my days, that was unbelievably close. Wow, Guerrero chested right down to them. Could have been put in the back of the nets. Luckily, we managed to escape that. Good chance for the opposition. I thought they'd gone 1-0 up. They've had the better chances by far here, and they just keep going wide, or they don't quite get the look that they're after. The finish this time wasn't quite there. It's a strange technique on his left foot, but luckily for us, doesn't hit the target. Ball over to Royce. Chance now for Royce to deliver. Good chance for Batshuayi on his left foot. Straight at the keeper. Always going to be tricky, but got a connection on it at least. Pulisic going forward now. Fekir going to hold this one up. Back to Pulisic. Chance. Oh, over the bar. Scoops it up. Not too dissimilar to what the opposition did at the other end on that striker's left foot, in fact. Similar sort of technique where he just scoops it a bit. This time it's over the bar as opposed to wide, but close. Not quite close enough. Batshuayi into Dahoud, he's got forward, chance on his left foot, saved by the keeper. Royce follows up and heads down, but it was never going to go in. It was going across the goal and saved by the goalkeeper once again. Still remains 0-0, approaching half-time. Bit worried that we've not taken the lead just yet, so the opposition doing a good job actually going forward. We haven't managed to break them down well enough or consistently enough in attack, so yeah, we need to try and step things up in the second half. Corner here for the opposition. Can we clear this one away, please? Oh, we've allowed him a connection on that. Saved by the keeper and cleared. Will that be it? Yes. 0-0 half-time. Let's crack on with the second half straight away. Look for the ball through to Pulisic here. Pulisic a chance to go across. Batshuayi over his head. Royce follows up and scores. There we go. He pounces on a loose ball. No one else gets there, but Royce will. And he snatches that one. And it's a nice start to the second half for us there. Royce puts his 1-0 up. You just see that pass through there to Pulisic. He goes to the cross. Supposed to find Batshuayi. It doesn't, but Royce is there to follow up and put it in the back of the net. 1-0. And we certainly needed that goal. Royce over to Toljan, good opportunity, Toljan going to deliver in, great chance, oh it was a free header but it's saved by the defender, eventually followed up though, this time by Pulisic at the back post. I don't really know what happened there, the defender seemed to get there and then lost it a little bit, couldn't quite take it under control, but ultimately it was the cross that completely did them there. Toljan on the overlap with a really good run, delivers in perfectly as well. Look at this for a ball in, fantastic stuff, and I think it might be Dahoud following him there in the box, and eventually Pulisic gets it in at a tight angle and on his left foot as well. Impressive stuff, we've doubled our lead, exactly what we had to do. Should really have been doing that in the first half, but at least we've now gone and done it in the second half. Just 2 goals in 10 minutes there. So yeah, very good start. Hopefully we can push on. A free kick. Didn't even see what the free kick's for. Let's try and defend this now. It's going to be a chip. Weigl. Oh, no way. How have they done that? Weigl should defend it, but how have they done that? It's like is it a scissor kick? Is it an overhead kick? Not really too sure. We'll have a look on the replay. 30 minutes to go. They pulled them back, and it's out of nowhere really in the second half. That's literally their first chance of the half, so very annoying. Weigl should certainly do much better. Look, we even put him in that position to deal with it. It's more of a scissor kick, I think, in the end. Keeper comes out. Don't know if he should necessarily, but yeah, there you go. 2-1, and somehow they've actually found themselves with a chance in this game. No, good play. Hit the bar. That's really good play. That actually deserved the goal with that chance. It's offside, luckily for us, but no idea what's happened here. They've suddenly just switched the game, and somehow they seem to be on top here. No idea what's going on. Luckily, we played the offside trap, kind of. First 2 changes, Yarmolenko and Philippe going to come on. We're going to take off Royce and Pulisic, try and freshen up our wingers a little bit here, going into the final 20 minutes or so. Let's see whether we can hold on and hopefully try and answer the scoreline still. I don't really want to have to hold on, but yeah, we'll wait and see what way this game goes. I'm just hoping we've got a few more attacks in us and we're able to find a third goal. Oh my god. He can't kick a ball, but he got in a good position there, I'll tell you that much. So he was so close once again. We seemed to just played the offside trap again by accident, really, where they just sort of snuck offside a little bit. But if he had been on, that could have been a good chance to be 2-2 if he'd actually kicked the ball. Final change, Batshuayi off, Rodrigo to go on. Final 5 minutes, and let's see whether we're able to get ourselves a third goal. Still after the third away goal. Just gives us a bit more security going into the second leg. Going to be a good... No, it's not going to be a good delivery in. It's going to be a corner. Okay, to deliver. Come on. Let's get ahead on this. Rodrigo going to the front post. Oh, heads into a good area, but the keeper deals with it. That's it. The game finishes 2-1. Happy, obviously, to get ourselves the victory. Sets us up just about giving us the advantage ready for the second leg. Not as big an advantage as I was hoping for, to be honest, and disappointed to lose the clean sheet as well in the way that we did, but ultimately deserved, I think, for the opposition to get a goal. Could have even argued maybe a second might have been justified. They hit the bar, obviously. A couple of offsides, but ultimately we deserved to win, but maybe a 3-2 or 4-2 might be more realistic. But there you go, we've got the scoreline we have, and we'll deal with it now going into the second leg. 2 away goals as well we take there, so not too bad at all. Okay, then this week we've got Bestie going up there to 66 overall in this week's player drill, so pretty impressed by that. We've also got our young French centre mid that's getting close to 73 as well, which is nice to see. Hopefully that should be just a couple of weeks away now, and I guess we'll wait to see what his growth looks like. So far it's looking okay though since we signed him. Okay, so the second leg now of the match that we just played. Berkey starts in goal, Piszczek this time at right back. I've also brought in Toprak as well. Sanson, it comes into the team, as does Castro, and then I think other than that, pretty much the same. So this is the match I've gone with as well. Sané, Toljan, Weigl, Dahoud, Philip, Yarmolenko and Rodrigo all on there. Again, similar sort of players missing out in this match. Pretty happy with the team we've got out though. So we'll go with that, see how we get on, try and get ourselves into the semi-finals, and hopefully then in the future episodes we can progress even further than that. Okay, let's crack on with this game. Let's see how we get on. We know obviously not to underestimate them after the last leg. They put in a good shift, especially that first half. They did a good job of going forward as well. And at times in the second half they did exactly the same. So we've got to be careful by that. Hopefully we can dominate this game a bit more and try and get ourselves a more convincing result. Pulisic down the left-hand side, goes for a cross, headed away. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. What a goal, what a goal. Off the post was it and in? Left foot finesse, inside 9 minutes. They've got themselves the lead in this game. 2-2 on aggregate. We're still just about going through because of the away goals, but that's their first away goal. This could get quite interesting if they get another. That's good for absolutely nothing, just a set piece that we don't defend properly. Allowed to turn and shoot like that. It's really poor defending, but a great finish. Not the start that we wanted. Oh, side netting for them there. Throws himself to the ground in disgust. Bit of a strange reaction from the attacker. Batshuayi, ball into Fekir. First chance we've really got to go forward here. Fekir waiting for some support. He's not got a lot. Oh, it's absolutely dreadful. And I think we've got to be careful because I'm reckon at the moment we're probably going to go out. So, got to get a goal. Royce turning well. Good chance now for Royce. He's through. And oh my days, he's got to score that. Really, really good chance for him. He has to hit the target and score. That's so bad in the end. Good chance for the opposition again. Nobody's marking him properly. Oh my god, what are you doing, Guerrero? All over the place. Absolutely dreadful. And we should really be losing this game, quite rightly as well. So, yeah, don't know what's going on here. Absolutely dreadful defending. Royce has managed to get on the end of a loose pass, but that's it for the first half. Losing the game 1-0. If this continues, we're going to go out of this competition quite clearly. Play the better football than us, the better team. Yeah, I've got to change something because that's not good enough. Okay, all 3 changes at half-time. Strange to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. Toljan, Dahoud and Weigl all going to come on. We're going to take up Guerrero, Sanson and Castro. Hopefully that gets out the players that have been disappointing that first half and hopefully tries to sort of re-energise it a little bit. Proves us, brings a bit more quality to the team. We'll wait and see. It's risky to do that with 45 minutes still to play, but we're going for it. I don't want to go out of this competition. I want to make sure we're definitely getting through into the semi-finals and hopefully we can win it. Play Batshuayi. Batshuayi now going to play it across to Royce. Takes a touch, shoots. Again, should maybe do a little bit better, but well defended, to be fair to the defender there for the opposition. Does a good job, comes across and gets a good block on. Now a chance to cross it in there from the corner. Easy save. And a headbutt of the goalkeeper. Okay, so the second half has been much better, but I'm always worried by that because whenever that seems to happen, we go and concede. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we are the better side and we go on and score ourselves, but we'll wait and see. Roy's going to try and deliver it out for another corner, but we're wasting a lot of these corner opportunities at the moment. We're going to play it short. We're going to have to do that to try something different. Fekir going to try and give us a different angle. Good delivery to the back post. Oh my days. Just get on target, Piszczek. Chance here for Pulisic. Good opportunity to cut this one back. Oh, not to Fekir. Oh, supposed to be to Batshuayi. What's gone on there? What is with our attacking? We've not been good enough at all in this game and just not been clinical enough, not looked ourselves. Also, the change of difficulty in recent episodes has probably made that the case. You know, we have struggled at times to adapt to that, but it's been more competitive and that's exactly what we wanted. So we're bound to go through these sort of frustrating periods of not being able to score, which is a little bit frustrating for us, but there you go, it happens, and again, it's just there to make it more competitive. Chance here for Dahoud, great bit of play. Dahoud coming inside. Go on, yes, it's gone in finally. Oh my days, needed that goal. It's happened this time, Batshuayi gets it. Thought it was going to be saved by the defender or the goalkeeper, but eventually it trickles in. 10 minutes to go. That should be the goal that wins us the game. It's really good play as well to get it through to Dahoud originally, and then that one was, I think, blocked twice in there, the Batshuayi shot, but found a way through, slots it home into the back of the net. 1-1, 3-2 and aggregate. If they were to score now, then that would put us into extra time penalties, which would make things interesting. Would not be the way that I want to end this game, but it wouldn't surprise me if that happened. Struggling to get up the pitch now since we scored that goal, which is typical. going forward. They found a way through. How's he managed that? He can barely run anymore. We literally can't get the ball out of our own half. Unbelievable how this has happened. There we go. We're through. God, if we've only just got past this team, then we've got no chance. Unbelievable. So bad, our performances across the two legs. Got to improve. Really disappointing, really average. Hate being average, and that's exactly what that was. But we are into the next round, which is good news. The young Frenchman, which I can't pronounce the name of, he's not happy with his role at the club. Sané is also not happy with his role at the club as well. It's a bit disappointing. Difficult to get them into all the games, obviously, especially with the new sign that we made, the French midfielder. He's not going to get in that many matches, is he, with him obviously being different overall to some of the other players we have in that position. So yeah, it's going to be tough to fit them all in, but we will, I think, towards the back end of the season, have an opportunity to put some of the youngsters in, play the likes of Sané as well, who doesn't get as many games, because obviously we should really have won the league, I reckon, after this game against Schalke, if we win. Although saying that, our form isn't that good, so we'll wait and see. Have Bayern Munich made this easier for us, though? Simple answer, yes. We've already won the league, that's it. I think the league is over now. Bayern Munich must have dropped points there. We've got 2 games in hand over them, but Bayern Munich have 3 games to go. That's 9 points. That means the most amount of points they can get is 69. We're on 70. We've won the league. Didn't even need to play. Easy as that. We are, however, still going to play the game against Schalke. Which means that we can now decide to rotate the team around if necessary, obviously with other competitions to play in as well. We do have the young Frenchman going up to 73 overall this week, as we predicted. And yeah, that's good news for us. Hopefully going to get him some game time, maybe even plays this next game. Okay, to the final game of today's episode. This is the team going to go with Berkey, Stance in goal, Toljan, Socrates, Sané and Durm in defence. We've got Cruzens, is that how you pronounce his name? Alongside Dendocker in midfield. Fekir in front of them with Philippe, Rodrigo and Sancho there playing as our front 3. This dimension I've gone with as well. Further changes made, obviously, as you saw to the start 11. Same with the bench. Zagadou's on there, Piszczek, Weigl, Castro, Pulisic, Yarmolenko, Batshuayi all on there. Changed out Batshuayi, brought in Rodrigo. Let's wait and see how he does up front for us. Let's see how we get on with the final game of today's episode against Schalke. Big match. Okay, then here we go for this game against Schalke. Let's find out how we get on. And hopefully we've found some sort of good performance in this game. I'm a little bit worried because if we continue to play as we have, then we're just going to get beaten by Schalke. So that's obviously winning the league, and that means obviously we have been in good form, relatively good anyway, throughout the season. We haven't been great in today's episode so far, so we've got to try and improve. Oh no, oh no. Goalkeeper comes out and does a good job. Let's get that away. It's not the start we wanted. Fekir's really struggling in that centre-attacking mid-position in this game. He has done throughout the whole today's episode. It's sort of a combination of the fact that he's not getting enough space in there to do what he usually does and sort of run the show, have a few shots, get the key passes in. And it's also the fact that he's obviously quite small and he's struggling for strength as well. So yeah, he's really finding it difficult in that. Hopefully he can pick up some good spaces and some power play in today's episode as well as that. But yeah, it's just been really, really disappointing. Don't really know what we can do to change it, but it's sort of not ourselves at all. Ball going through here to Fekir. Great run from him. Can he score on his right foot? Never want it on his right foot at all. Saved and cleared away. Got to clear this away. 26 minutes in. Schalke on top in this game. Somebody just do something other than standing still, please. Come on. Sancho's won it back. Now into Fekir. Takes a touch. Chance for him to shoot. Gone. Oh, had to hit the target. Puts it wide. Better from us. Better, but still not a goal. Half time, 0-0. Not the most exciting of games. That's been the case really for the last episode or two, where we've struggled to get goals, struggled to create chances. Yeah, we've just got to improve. We've got to try and keep hold of the ball better. It's been very frustrating, our inability to break any team down. That's got to change. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to have to change it. Might have to change formation. Not ideal, because obviously I know Dortmund play this formation. So, yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We've got to try and change something, though. It's not been a good end to the season. Obviously, ever since we changed the difficulty. Got to keep repeating that. We have changed the difficulty, made it more difficult, so we can expect it to be more difficult. Nah, this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. We should be doing better than this. I'm not happy at all. Let's change formation. Not good enough. Okay, 2 changes. Not prepared to allow this to go on for any longer. 30 minutes left of this game. Weigl and Batshuayi coming on. Sancho and Philippe coming off. Change of formation, 4-1-4-1. Trying to strengthen our midfield, getting totally overrun. Not good enough at all. Weigl comes on. Hopefully try and win back the ball a bit more. Fekir goes on the left-hand side. Not ideal for him. Same for Rodrigo on the right-hand side, but we'll go with it. See what happens. We're struggling with a big man up front, without a big man up front, and so Batshuayi will come on and hopefully try and do that. Oh, it's a Fekir. Good chance to cross into the middle. Batshuayi's in there. So is the goalkeeper. Punches away. Much better from us now. And we've got to prevent this counter-attack from happening. We should be able to. Look at that players we got back. There we go. Chance for Schalke. Poor defending again. All over the place. Absolutely terrible. Not happy at all with that. That's really bad. Look at the way he gets past 2 players here. It's terrible. What is going on? Oh, not been good at all. Just seems like recently, it wasn't even straight after we changed... last kick of the game. Wasn't even after we changed the difficulty. Not straight away. It would seem to be the next episode after that where we just seem to decline in performance. Struggle to be able to play against any team, really. No matter what sort of level they're at. Just overall shocking, really, from us. Not good enough attacking-wise. Yeah, it's really bad. Really, really bad. 3 shots, 1 on target. That's not us at all. So bad. Not a good way to end the season, obviously. Luckily, we've already won the league title, so that's good news for us. We're beaten Bayern to that, which is good, but we can't just allow the season to drift off now. There's still the Europa League to play. Still want to try and win that as well. At this rate, there's no chance of that happening. But we'll wait and see what happens next episode. Obviously, glad to have won the league now, but yeah, there's still a couple of other things that we have to try and do before the season's over, like win the Europa League. 2 semi-final matches to play against Sporting. Hopefully we can get through those, but yeah, like I say, at this rate, there's no chance. So, got to try and make something happen next time round. Whether that be change the difficulty, or whether that just be see the difficulty out until the end of the season. It's up to you guys in the comments section below. Let me know what you think. That's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at GameFaceHD and on Instagram at GameFaceHD as well, and that'd be great if you could do that. Links to that is in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.